The world has fought wars over oil, clashed for gas pipelines, and competed for technology dominance. But now, the new battlefield is something far less visible: rare earth minerals. The same invisible elements buried deep under the earth. Neodymium, lithium, cobalt, and dysprosium have quietly become the foundation of the modern world. They power electric cars, smartphones, fighter jets, and even missile guidance systems. Without them, global industries would simply stop. But here's the real question: are rare earth minerals becoming the next definer of world politics? To understand that, we need to look at where they are and who controls them. China currently dominates the rare earth supply chain, producing over 60% of the world's output and refining nearly 90% of it. This means, from the magnets inside Tesla's motors to the chips in American weapon systems, most rely on materials that pass through Chinese hands. That gives Beijing enormous leverage, and they've already used it before. In 2010, during a diplomatic dispute with Japan over the Senkaku Islands, China suspended rare earth exports to Japan for 2 months. It was an economic weapon, silent but devastating. Since then, every major power has realized one truth: whoever controls these minerals controls the future. Now, the United States, India, Australia, and the European Union are rushing to secure their own supply chains. The US is reopening old mines in California. Australia's Linus Corporation is now one of the few non-Chinese producers. India is exploring deposits in Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Even Africa, especially the Democratic Republic of Congo, has become the new ground zero for cobalt mining, attracting both Western and Chinese investment. But there's a darker side. Mining these minerals often involves toxic waste, child labor, and massive environmental damage. In Congo, children as young as 10 work in unsafe mines digging for cobalt, the same mineral used in electric car batteries that claim to be green. So while the world moves toward clean energy, it's ironically built on a dirty foundation. Geopolitically, the competition is heating up. China recently announced export restrictions on gallium and germanium, two rare elements critical for semiconductors. The US responded by forming new alliances, including the Minerals Security Partnership, with countries like Australia, Canada, and Japan. India, meanwhile, is positioning itself as a neutral player, partnering with the US while also securing access to African mines through joint ventures. And the numbers speak volumes. Global demand for rare earths is expected to triple by 2035. Electric vehicle production alone will consume 40% of all lithium and nickel by the end of this decade. Whoever can secure these supplies will dictate the direction of global industry and, by extension, world power. We are witnessing the birth of what some analysts call the Lithium OPEC, a new cartel of countries with massive mineral reserves, like Chile, Bolivia, and Argentina. These nations could one day hold the same influence over clean energy that Saudi Arabia once held over oil. So, what does this mean for the future? If oil defined the 20th century's wars, rare earths may define the 21st century's peace or conflict. From the South China Sea to the African interior, and even Arctic exploration, every move now has a mineral motive behind it. The battle lines are no longer drawn in deserts or oceans, but beneath the ground itself. So here's the real question for you. Do you think the next world conflict will be fought over territory or over the materials that make modern life possible? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.